Patahuiana narakaira to Hijuara mai kira no hoya Diana mai kaira naya Tunyara kai shikiri naraka hoya Diana no ira takaira bayanara Onur to yana kayana naira to yana paya kayan mama in momo mama in mama niro mama in mama to mama rama no mama you papa we and mama kum 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 kum. And so the love of the universe continues. We are connected into the divine, the ascended masters, those who have the information to assist you along your journey, to respond to questions regarding energetic work, to respond to questions surrounding toning, sound, light, words of frequency. Messages from connecting in with the heart. We don't give you a name as she's hearing many ascended masters' names flying around through her conscious mind, and the ego is trying to ascertain who is speaking. But truly, we have decided to come through as a collective, and so you may have ascended masters who step in and step out to respond to your question or questions. I am Archangel Michael.
Hello, Archangel Michael. Welcome.
Greetings.
So I understand that the shift is upon us, and one of the objectives of this trip to Egypt will be to bring in greater energies to the earth. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
So the response is that the light of each of your I am presence within your own soul connection is going to be gathered in a stronger energetic field. So being within the vortex of the, well, shall we say multiple vortexes, because it's not just a singular vortex that is available within that location, being one of the primary first locations within the planet of the galactics who came to create. But as your light bodies within the physical form gather within one location as a group, as a unit, as you are joining within the energetic connection within your fields, the light beam becomes stronger, and your ability to connect into your ancient, current, now information will be more readily easy to resonate within your fields. So we always find it interesting how the light workers will consider themselves as that they are doing the work, but really the work is being done and directed by Creator Source, God, and He will send each of you on your journeys, and she is experiencing self along the way within each of these connections, and it is joyous to see the journey. As the different vibrations of the planet are changing, there are often many groups, not just your own, who travel on these journeys. And this is when the individuals who go or are called that they are listening to their guide teams, to their galactic families, and to the calling of Mother Gaia, who in and of herself is an ascended master. And so where she has a need, there is a call. And we thank you and the group that are going for their part in responding to the call. Similarly, you know that you are connected deeply with this group, that you are intrinsic within your energetic connections, and that the ley lines, and some will refer to them as dragon ley lines, are throughout the earth. They weave, cross over, and some lines are stronger and some lines at times need work. Now, you may or may not know that underneath and within the center core of the earth, Egypt connects over through to the Mount Shasta area and also to the surrounding areas, because it's not just one direct ley line, it is multiple connections interconnecting. And so the work that others in this group are going to be doing in California will be connecting in, those lines will be crisscrossing. And so their energetic work and your energetic work, and of course those of others throughout the planet,
amazing,
are weaving the spider's web. Yes, you are all amazing.
So are there any specific types of crystals you would recommend I take with me on this journey?
Yourself, you are the crystal. Drink your water. Bless your water. If a crystal resonates with you, carry it with. Do not be encumbered.
Okay, I will. So I've had this pain in my left shoulder for the past 2 months. And, I've been trying to heal it myself, but now I'm kind of wondering if it's more of a karmic thing, or is it really just a physical energy blockage?
You are shouldering the burden. It's interesting how the body responds to actual literal words. And the burden of the masculine. This energy will begin to clear based on your current journey and the changes that you are making the decision to be within your own truth. When you focus on releasing the masculine burden that you have been shouldering, this will begin to dissipate. Do you tap into the sense of this energy?
I do, but I feel like, I'm in my truth, and I feel like I'm my authentic self. So I'm not sure.
But it is somebody else's burden, and the energy that surrounds you. Think broader than yourself.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Expand your thoughts.
Yes. So the effect of my decisions on others.
Correct.
I see.
And the best advice that we give you at this time is to forgive. Forgive yourself. Forgive the others within your mutual agreement and experience. And you will find that this pain will shift. And your current awareness to it is already beginning to change that vibration.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
The recommendation that Jesus just did with the toning and bringing in color and sound into that area as well will speed it along.
Thank you so much.
Of course. Our blessing.
Blessings.
Archangel Michael, can you give me any advice regarding my current job, my current work? I've been told previously by the angels that I'm meant to kind of stay put where I'm at for now. I'm just wondering, but then I've also know with my channeling, with perhaps with my Etsy shop, things like that, that I'm doing as my side business. I know that is starting to grow, at least with my Etsy shop. I'm just wondering if at some point, if I will transition to doing more of the spiritual work full time, and perhaps how soon I can expect that to happen. I know there's a lot of earth changes.
My dear. Yes, the earth changes continue.
Yes,
You are meant to be where you are. The energy that you bring brightens where it needs to brighten, does it not? You say that your spiritual business is where your spiritual work is, but is not your day-to-day business also your spiritual work? Broaden your mind, expand your thoughts on how your energy is shared within the place where you are, where you reside, the work that you do within the, let's call it government, shall we? Your light is needed. Do not rush to jump from this bridge to that while you build the connection. I shall use the analogy of something that you have recently experienced while you were in Ireland on the rope bridge. When you watched the background, they originally started with a flimsy rope bridge, and then it became sturdier and sturdier and easier to cross. Now, granted, it's not a broad, wide bridge. However, the strength and support is there. You're currently on the beginnings of the rope bridge. The building out of it is in progress. You are in transition, but you must first build. Allow the building to continue. Allow your light to shine where you are. Do not question. You will know when it is time. They will come knocking on your door incessantly. You will know.
Okay, thank you for that. I know I can develop a little more patience with my current situation, and I
Be
know,
patient, be loving and forgiving to yourself. There is no
yeah.
judgment of how quickly something needs to occur. When the timing is appropriate, it will happen in a wave.
Okay. That makes sense. Thank you.
Additionally, you are in your expansion phase, let's call it. You have each gone through an expansion phase, and I would like to suggest to each of you to document, where were you 5 years ago? Where? What were you doing 5 years ago? Where was your mindset? Where were you 4 years ago? Where was your mindset? Where was your expansion? Where has your growth been? 3 years ago, as the energy started to work to pull the light workers together in particular groups, where were you then? 2 years ago, last year, 6 months ago, 3 months ago, yesterday. Now, granted, we are suggesting hindsight and we know we're always progressing forward. However, let's step further back. 20 years ago, 10 years ago, even list all of your experiences, not just spiritual, but within the body, within the soul, within the heart, within the mind, the changes. They're so numerous. But they are meant to be savored in gratitude. And you will see the sweetness of the journey that you're currently on, the opportunities for the continued growth, for the stars to work as if they were in your hands, for your wings to expand as you begin to take flight. But you are still baby birds in the nest, I must admit. But your feathers are coming in nicely.
I have a question.
Okay, David has a question. Go ahead, David.
Hi.
Greetings.
So I'm curious about similar things. I'm wondering about, I'd rather have more time available to participate with this group. I hadn't participated in a while and feel much better when I connect with these women and as we share our energy and love and so the current work, which just seems to be, I'm not sure about it. I'm not feeling good about it. I'm interested in some guidance about the work, maybe going back to what I was doing, even though I didn't like it. I'm feeling like this one's causing more issues for me currently. And I would like to eventually just be doing more healing and connecting to other spiritual workers and maybe online and even doing podcast or something like that to do more things that I want to do to have the money come in. Any thoughts on these things with my current work and getting?
I give you the most similar advice as I gave to Susan. You are being called for your light to go and shine into the areas of darkness. You have Jesus with you all the time, do you not? And where did he go? Into the corners and the far reaches of the world that all others thought were contaminated, unapproachable, the unloved. Why do you fear? You have the light within you. What is the worst that can happen? You die? We laugh. Do you die? No, you do not. You will not die. Your light is bright. the connection within you, within your being, the divineness of who you are, the protection that is around you is so strong. But for your own soul seeking, ask yourself, why have I chosen these routes, these experiences? What do I gain and garner from these experiences? Where is my growth? Once more, saying, where was I 5 years ago, 4 years ago, etc., etc., etc.? It is time to release the fear and replace it with love. You have this full love capacity within you at all times. And St. Germain, our buddy, the Adamus, is here, and he says, F doubt. F doubt. Do not give your power away. Claim it for yourself. Say to the realms around you, I claim back my power. I claim back my spirit. I claim back my courage. Where I have given it away, I claim it back. It is mine. It is my divine right to hold this spirit within me, to hold this courage within me, to hold this fearlessness within me. My divine right. I claim it. And then believe yourself. F doubt. F doubt. This show is not marked for children. Fuck doubt. Let's just say it out loud. Do you hear the power of the words as I say them? This is the strength and the power within you. Do not doubt your strength. Do not doubt the love that we have for you. We say, walk this walk in these moccasins. And trust the journey that you have selected for yourself. Because after you have met your hardest and most difficult challenges, how do you feel after you have had success?
You feel pretty good most of the time.
You feel proud. You want to pat yourself on the back and say, good job.
Well, it's a new level of feeling, like a different
Growth.
experience.
It is growth.
I remember the time I had a boa constrictor around my neck, and before that, I didn't feel like I could do it, but afterwards, it was amazing.
Yes. Remember those moments. Draw a picture for yourself. Write them down. Those moments that you recall yourself saying, oh my God, I can't believe I did that, but I did it.
And I slept in the room with him, and he wasn't in his cage. Like, my goodness.
Yes. You have found that energy. You remember it. Now breathe it into your being. And you will retain it in your long-term memory. The long-term memory that you may call upon it in an instant. I did it. I have that success within me. We're so proud of you. We truly are.
I left because of the biker chick, not the snake. I do remember that much. Although it still was a little scary. She said, don't, if the bathroom door is open or closed or something, that he was feeding, and to be careful, because then he would think that it's time for feeding. So there was things you had to remember. She was just getting too much. Oh my goodness. It was a good experience though. I really
But
thought.
you tested yourself,
Yeah.
and then look at the experience it brought you. And wasn't it delicious?
Yeah, it brought forth new strength and released that issue with the snakes. It brought more relaxation and peace in those moments.
And so when you face the fear within you with the courage without you, won't you find your peace? Stay on your journey, my friend.
Okay, I will meditate deeply, and I like these things. It's quite beautiful. Thank you.
Of course. We are your guide. You know this. You may call on us at any time. As may all.
Follow the heart. Follow the heart.
Follow the love. We do not want to give you all of your answers for life's lessons, but we will sneak tidbits in here and there. Synchronicities, timing, you're thinking something, somebody says something. All these small drops of goodness, drops of joy, drops of magic. So that you remember the light of God is always within you. The knowledge of God is always within you. When you take that time to go within, it's like experiencing the as above, so below.
Beautiful. Joan has a question. She would like to know if there are any jobs that are currently waiting for her, or
Yes, that was fun. She may create her own job. She can work with this channel on the techniques of sacred geometry and manifestation. Wendy has done this for many, including herself. The thing to remember is to be open to the experience of expansion and to not limit what you want for your manifestation. Do not say, I would like a job in the city of Chicago working in a high rise on the 15th floor, and I would like to make $100,000. Do not say this, but say, I would like a job in the metropolitan area would be lovely. In a tall high-rise building would be beautiful. Working with people that I can connect and have friendships and joy and laughter with freely. If that is the desire. And then what does this job bring you? This job will bring me security. This job will bring me the ability to feed my family. This job will bring me the opportunity to participate in a community where my light is needed. When you focus on the benefits, the manifestation flows much easier. And then working within sacred geometry to build out the structure. And then let it go. Do not doubt. Do not worry. The universe will have your request. But you must put your thought and intention into the request to initiate it, to begin the flame. And once the flame is ignited, the sacred geometry will fire it up. And the smoke of it will send out into the universe as a blessing. Her requests have been heard, but she does need to work on pinpointing the why of it, the benefit of it, the intention of the experience for the request. And that is sufficient.
She also asked, do I need a job for me to support myself financially, or is my package of wealth on its way?
Yes. Yes and yes. Because we are still within the, we being humanity, within the 3D world. Money is still required for the living unless you want to move to a farm or community where you can be self-efficient, such as the ancestors of days gone by would have done. Are you in a place or desire to live off of the land?
I don't think Joan's available right now to answer that, but I think you answered her question sufficiently. I believe that's all. I don't see any other questions, so thank you for coming in, and we can let you go now. And if you want to leave us with a blessing, that would be wonderful.
Mm. Ko onoro tohiera mai chi en tata uina maha ka o enoro ka uira paha anara ko inyara ka e tuina anai ta tuina maha nyoku no hono apahana aire ta aieta to huina maha ka to huina maha o me mama ina ma o momo ina nara na aku e mama era po unyete no ho paha maha ina na ma no mama Kakam niyo ni naman niya katutuina ahoy na maha ka utit inyoira pa anaha ka wira pa amara ka iro tuin mai titutuya na mai ka inyo titi titutuya na ma katatuya na ta kaira na ta Remember the fire of God's flame. God's desire is your desire. God's love is your love. The flame burns within you. The flame burns outside of you. The flame exists on worlds around you. The flame is the light, and the light is the flame. Be at peace with your own understanding. Enjoy your expansion. Continue to love and grow. And grow in love. Our blessings to you this day. Be ready to fly, little birds. Be ready to fly. You bring us all great joy today. You honor us with your presence. And we are pleased to be a part of your lives in continuation of the all that is. I'm still a little buzzy. There was one part, I don't know when I was talking about it, but there was like this really sharp, intense ringing in my ear. It was like this high frequency toning, like, but obviously I can't make the noise. It was just like when you get that ringing in your ears.
Yeah, for like 4 seconds or something like that.
Yeah, like it just, yeah.
It's really loud, and then and I like to listen to it. I like to like plug my ear.
Yeah,
and
me
hear
too. I
how
like
it
to,
goes with-
yeah, I like, well, I was definitely listening to it and I was like, oh, very nice. Yeah. Hmm.
And the angels are around you.
Hmm.
Angel messages.
Do you want to do a light language yourself?
Hia
There's-
sia katotoia, hia sukua, hite ia sikia, tututoia, hia sia sikia tia tu tia, beauty abounds all around you. Sia yekita, hia hiuku, open your eyes to see it. Sukotaia ia sikia, tututoia, hi hazia ia sia, yokoto, your mother blesses you every day. Sia yaki, hia zia ketia, hia sikutu, I appreciate her bounty. Sikataya tu, see Hiazia tukutu he to provide for all your needs. Siakikatota, Yasia ka Hazikitota, Yasi, Sikiasi, he express your gratitude to her. Siaya Kitia tukutaya, Hiazia Yasi, Chukutoya he, and you shall never want. Siadiakua. Hiazia kitia tuku taya sia kuto yetia kutaya siki hazia kaya toto ayasia sukutoya.
Mm.
Beautiful.
Very beautiful. Thank you. Joan, do you have light language that you'd like to give at this time?
Okay, I'll do one.
Thank you.
Utsika hate heterisku no hotana atike eskola ala tisku hini hate ka ala hunutu kutkeni hiska ala shimishi hani shihani anatahana hanaki usku no ho ushishi shinaha. Blessings.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now you know we're going to ask for that translation. You're on mute.
Beloved, we are one. We are all ascending. And we are all helping each other. Stay in your heart and be the light on this planet. We thank you for your work.
Thank you. Beautiful.
Thank you.
I feel so mellow right now, and I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch this when we post it because I don't really know what we talked about.
I feel very quantum right now.
Oh
I
yeah,
just feel
I'm like, woo!
like half asleep, but like in another dimension at the same time. Just kind of, yeah, like floaty.
What I remember is his messages came through like powerfully, like the energy of it. Like I could feel the energy of it coming out, but I'm like even trying to think like what questions you guys asked. I feel just really out of it right now.
Well, you shared the F-bomb, so.
Oh, that's right. I remember him saying that.
F'd out. I'm just gonna say it. Said the full thing. So
He went right
Oh,
there.
He said something about no kids.
That's a Dhamma.
yes.
Yeah,
Or Saint
Always,
Germain. Saint Germain.
always, yeah, always breaking.
breaking the rules.
Yes. Adamas, yeah, Adamas Saint Germain.
Yes, yeah.
Saint Germain, yeah. Well, he's putting a sense of humor, so
Yeah.
yeah, to make it, you know. But all the masters are usually are like funny. Yeah, they have their sense of
Oh
humor.
my God, they're so funny. They really are. And Yeshua is the one that always has those quick quips. Like
And
I hear him all the time.
I asked for
So
like a
that's
different.
why I'm funny too. Just kidding.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it is.